Hi, my name is Joseph Malloy, and today we're going to be talking about the effects of intermittent fasting on weight loss. First off, what is intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting is an eating pattern where you cycle between periods of fasting and eating according to healthline.com. There are different types of ways to approach this type of diet. During my research, I found these four to be the most popular, according to the Department of Kinesiology and Nutrition at the University of Illinois. The first being a 48-hour fast with a 5-day feeding time, a 24-hour fast with a 6-day feeding time, a 20-hour fast with a 4-hour feeding time, and the most popular amongst people who do this diet, which is a 16-hour fast and an 8-hour feeding time. During your fasting times, you are only allowed to drink water, coffee, and tea. These are non-caloric based drinks that do not spike your blood sugar, which you are trying to avoid during this diet. Another huge part to this diet to work is that you need to be getting enough food to reach your personal caloric, macro, and micronutrient goals to allow certain physiological functions to happen in your body throughout the day. Why does intermittent fasting work? First, one of the advantages is from an evolutionary standpoint, we as humans have evolved to handle famines, fasts, and all those sorts of things, whether it is long-term or short-term. With this, they do come with benefits. Intermittent fasting can enhance your overall health, improve your cellular resistance to disease like heart disease, increase your insulin and hormone sensitivity, which is linked to reducing your risk of getting type 2 diabetes, and then finally decreasing your visceral adipose tissue, which is very important because this is the tissue and fat cells that surround your organs, which can lead to cancers and other types of diseases. Now, losing weight with intermittent fasting. Losing weight on intermittent fasting produces the same results as calorie restriction, but can increase if intermittent fasting and calorie restriction are done at the same time, according to the Department of Kinesiology and Nutrition at the University of Illinois. To show this, they found that participants who do this diet lost 10% only of fat-free mass as opposed to 25% of fat-free mass. So essentially you are losing more muscle with daily calorie restriction because your body is using that as a fuel instead of your fat, and using fat as an energy source is more feasible in a fasting state. And then overall you lose more weight, or your body weight decreases overall, no matter if you're losing fat-free mass or fat. Now, is this diet for you? I'd recommend this diet to most people. It's quite simple. It's very easy to follow. Mainly, it allows your body to retain more fat-free mass, which is always good, so then you can keep burning more fat while you're sitting or doing nothing. Increases your metabolic rates, and then again, it increases your insulin sensitivity and reduces the risk of type 2 diabetes. And lastly, it is also, again, a very flexible diet. It doesn't require much or any extra spending or any extra thought. And that is intermittent fasting. Thank you for listening.